So for multiplication, if we have 53 times 4, the first thing you do is this times this. So 3 times 4 is 12. You put the 1 up here, so whatever's in the tens, you put up here, and you put the ones here. So in the number 12, this is the tens, and this is the ones, so this goes here. Then the second step is to make a diagonal to the next number. So 4 times 5 is 20, and then whatever's up here you add. 21. Let's try another one. 64 times 2. So you do this first. 4 times 2 is 8, and then you do the diagonal. 6 times 2 is 12. Kind of makes sense a little bit?
Yeah. Can I take a screenshot of this?
Yeah. So this one is 8 times 4 is 32. You put the 3 here, and you put the 2 here. Then you do 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is 27. I'm making a video too, so.
Okay.
Now, there's a few ways you're going to learn how to do this. This is one way. This is the way I do it. This is the easiest way to me, but you're going to learn 3 ways. Do I need you to know all 3 ways? No, not yet. But just watch the video a few times and get familiar with it. So this is way 1. You just have to learn the 3 ways, and then you choose which way you want to do it. The second way is you do a box diagram. So here's what you do. You draw a box and you split it into however many columns as the top number. So this has 2, so you're going to split it into 2, and this has 1, so you're going to keep it as 1. If it had 2, you would split it like this, but it does not. It just has 1 number. Now, you're going to take the 53 and you're going to split it into a 50 and a 3. So how many 10s does it have? You're going to put it here, 50. And how many 1s does it have? 3. And then you put your 4 here. And then you do 5 times 4 is 20. And then however many zeros you have, you're going to add to right here. So 4 times 5 is 20. So I put my 20, but I haven't taken care of the 0 yet. I just did 5 times 4. This is 50 times 4. So we add a 0 down here. And then for this one, we do 4 times 3 is 12. And now we add whatever's in this box with whatever's in this box. So we do 200 plus 12 is 212. So it takes some getting used to. If we had 35 times 8, then we would do, how many 10s are there? 3, so we do 30 and then 5, and that goes on the top. 30 and 5, and then our 8 goes on the side. And then we would do 3 times 8 is 24, and then we bring our 0 down. And then we do 8 times 5 is 40, and we put our 40 there. Then our last step is to add these together. 240 plus 40 equals 280.
Okay.
Kind of makes sense a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do 64 times 2. So you can draw your rectangle. How would you split your 64 up? on this
So-
graph. So it's 64 times 2.
You put it in a line to make it easier. But
So what would go here?
oh, okay, we're doing that one.
Yeah.
60 would go there.
Yep.
Yeah, and then 4 would go on the side. No. Yeah. And then 2 would go on the side next to 60. And then 6 times 2 is 12, so it would be 120?
Yeah.
12? Okay. And then 4 times 2. 8, so it would be 128.
Yep. You got it. So
Yay.
that is how you do both ways of multiplying. Those are probably the 2 ways you're going to learn. They might teach you a third way, but maybe not yet. So those are the 2 ways that we're going to deal with for today. Let me have you do a couple more. So we'll do 75 times 5, old school way is what I call this one. And then 75 times 5 with the rectangle. And you can tell me what you get and I will stop recording